So here we go again. Again. Welcome to Season 2 of my No Achievement Diary Tasks Ironman account. I'm picking up this account basically where my last one ended, so if you haven't seen all of Season 1 episodes, I highly recommend checking those out first, as those will go through all of the quests, skill grinds, and equipment upgrades up to this point on the account. It will also explain why I had to restart the account to begin with. So for a quick recap of the account rules, since I know it's been a few months since I've released any new content, it's very simple. I cannot complete any achievement diary tasks. There are 492 of these tasks in the game, and the hardest part is keeping track of the simple, most basic ones. Imagine you're trying to write a book without using the letter F. It probably won't impact every sentence or even every paragraph, but it'll be just enough to make you constantly hesitate and require you to use alternative words than you're used to. It fucking sucks. Exceptions, or task risks as I call them, are made for cases where the wording of a task description is inaccurate. So to go back to my book metaphor, it's like if halfway through chapter 1 I realized that using a word with a PH also triggers a task because it's pronounced the same way as an F. For a real world example, say I kill a small lizard in the desert, but it still triggers the slay a desert lizard task, even though that's an entirely different monster. Yup. Apparently, any lizard completes a task, not just the ones they specifically say in the diary. Fuck you, Jagex. So that's a task risk. They don't make me restart the account, but they do piss me off and they ruin my nice clean 0 out of 492 achievements completed stat line. Anyway, my main goal for the account is to finish Song of the Elves, which is the most difficult quest that I can still complete with my restrictions, and a passive goal is to complete one of each clue scroll type. I am not able to complete any tiers of the new combat achievements that have been added, but I'm also not going to consider these part of the regular achievement diary, so I'm free to complete as many as I want, obviously as long as they don't complete any regular tasks. I have gotten a little unlucky with clue drops on this account so far, so I've only been able to complete a handful of beginners and easies. However, I have got some pretty nice loot from these, including a Zami robe legs, an unholy blessing, and a rune scimitar ornament kit. The ornament kit is pretty nice because that's going to be my best in slot melee weapon for a long time, so I might as well make it look dope. Other than that, this account build has been pretty similar to my last attempt, and I'm looking forward to finally doing some new content that I haven't already done before. So without further ado, let's get cracking. God, that was a lot of talking. Starting off Season 2 with a missed clip. I just got 42 crafting, which is significant because it means I can now make a fish bowl. That can't be right. No, that's actually what I was trying to get, right? Yeah. Yep, believe it or not, yep, fishbowl. I need that. So now I can do the final recipe for Disaster Quest, the Pirates one or whatever, and I can get mithril gloves. And then that'll be the last of the recipe for Disaster Quest that I can do. So, cool. Got that done, and I will get that quest done as well. But first, a farm run.
This is my daily routine. Spend my hours on computer screen.
And by farm run, I mean this is the only patch that I use. I haven't really figured out the correct way to be doing this yet, so I'm getting very slow XP. And my herbs keep dying. This one grew, but most of them die. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong there. Aren't you guys excited to be back? I realized that I didn't actually show my account pretty much in that 2-minute intro I did. So, yeah, combat level 56, total level 941. You can see I do have the one achievement complete, which is the stupid desert lizard thing that I already mentioned. So, hopefully we can keep that at 1, but we'll see what happens. As far as actual stats, you can see them there. Like I said, pretty much the same as where I left off on the previous account, so nothing too crazy there. And as far as quests, I will throw those up on the screen now. I do want to do Regicide soon. That's the next one I have to do for Song of the Elves, so we'll try to get that one out of the way. But yeah, let's go make a fish cake or whatever the hell you do in this quest. And here we go. Some healthy XP drops. And we can now go get our mithril gloves, which will be our best in slot for melee, ranging, probably magic for a while as well. So it'd be very nice to get those done. Oh, Okay, I totally forgot that black gloves were after steel. I thought it went right to mithril. Okay, well, so I get black gloves, not mithril gloves. Still an upgrade. Man, how many times have I talked about getting mithril gloves on this account and I can't actually get them? Okay. I next went to Farm Ogresses to get a Mythkite Shield and Rune Full Helm. And on my way to getting those, I got both a Longbone and a Shaman Mask, which are both much rarer than what I was going for, so that's kind of neat. So with those two upgrades, here's what my current best in slot melee gear looks like. Please stop laughing.
This is my daily routine. Spend my hours on computer screen.
So finally started Regicide, which means I get to redo my favorite quest, Underground Pass.
2 hours later.
Man, that wasn't so bad. First time arriving in the Elvish land. I know you guys are doing endgame raids, but I'm fighting the guard, and it's also challenging. So good luck to all of us.
It really sounds like it. Okay, I'm just reading the next thing.
Do I have to redo Underground Pass?
Oh my god, Tyler, I don't care.
I weigh 104 kilograms right now. You were shocked into silence by how much I weigh.
No, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to mute you. Go away, Dr. Jekyll. No one has ever wanted to do your random event, ever.
I do those. That's how I get strength potions.
Tyler, you played the game wrong.
And here is Regicide complete. Gets me an agility level and one step closer to Song of the Elves.
This is my daily routine.
So once I finish struggling up this hill, this will be my 300th lap of the Penguin Agility course. Longtime listeners will recall that this is the only agility course I can do until level 60. I'm currently level 57, so a couple more levels to go, but it really hasn't gotten any better. One time I did it without slipping on the ice, and that was cool, but the other 299 times have been a torturous hell that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. 58 agility, only 2 levels to go. 59 agility, 400 laps complete, and finally, 60 agility. I can leave this godforsaken place and never look at a penguin again. Fuck off, penguins, suck my dick. So, with Regicide complete, the next quest in the series is Roving Elves, which is actually a pretty quick one. But then, right when you finish that one, you can also start Morning's End Part 1. And I want to be able to start those back to back, and you need 60 range for that. So that's going to be my next grind I'm working on. Starting out at 38. I think I'm going to go to Moss Giants for now to do it. They have a pretty good drop table, and then I can always do that Bryophyta quest or whatever. Oh man, I don't have a slash weapon. Okay. But anyways, I can get keys to do Bryophyta, and she's a pretty good drop table for some more upgrades for my rune gear. So I will be here for the foreseeable future once I get a slash weapon.
I notice it like cellophane, reflecting the sun straight into my eyes. Coming through the open blinds, I lay on the couch and I want to try. Just try for once to see the good in things that no benefit.
I think Wisconsin is one of those one consent states. So just so you guys know, I am recording this.
One consent.
Or two consents. What is the one you have to get permission?
Probably two.
Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. Yeah.
I consent to secretly recording you guys.
It's all right, guys.
That I can record you.
I agree to it. So.